Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and guess what? I just filmed a whole video for you guys, and I didn't press record. So we did all of these, and I thought I was recording, and I wasn't. This is Rachel's challenge for last week, so we've got all of these done, and I have some other ones cut out, so I'm going to show you how these are made. But I got 4 done in the video in the time frame, and I had these cut out, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how they're made. They're quick and easy, and they're very, very pretty. You just use old vintage postcards. Now, these are some that I purchased off of Etsy, and the name of the store is, if I can find my little note here, I wrote it down somewhere. The name of the store is the Old Design Shop, and I'll try to remember to link that below so you can go over and take a look at those if you want to. And I'm using some of the digitals that I showed on yesterday's video. I'm using some of those. I'm just going to cut this off. I'm just going to freehand cut it, because I just need that little piece to cover right here. Now, Rachel used, I think, double-sided paper, so she didn't have to cover this. But what we're going to do is put this little postcard down right there. So this is going to be like your top flap. So to me, this needs to be covered. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the bottom piece that I cut off to cover this. And I'm laying these upside down because when I fold that over, I want this to be the right way up. And you can use double-sided paper, you can use anything. I think Gail actually used some book pages in hers. So whatever you have, if you have a lot of double-sided paper you want to use up, then this is a good way. And it makes beautiful pockets. Rachel did a very good job teaching us how to do this one. So, I'll try to get the straight edge, not the edge that I cut. Okay, so I'm just going to put that there, and you'll see why in a minute. Right now, I know it looks kind of weird, but you'll see why in a second. Now, on my postcard, I want to cut out a little bitty pull, but I don't want to cut much because I don't want to cut that part off. This is a, let's see what year this might have been. 1915 is when this one was sent out. And then we're going to glue our postcard right there. And you're just going to glue the edges so that you can make this a pocket. So mine are going to be a double pocket. Now, I don't know if Rachel or Gail left theirs open in the back. I think they went ahead and put a label or something on the back for theirs, but I'm not going to do that because I want to glue my pocket down. I'll show you in just a second how I want to glue it down there. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and take my Catherine punch. This is the one that she sent me in the Happy Mail. And I'm going to round those corners. I love this punch, Catherine. You'll see me pull this out many, many times. And then you're just going to fold over that little bit right there. And I'm just going to fold it until I get my little chicken head on there. Chicken head. And then burnish it down. And there is the little postcard. Isn't that cute? I think I've got the top just a little crooked, so we're going to do that again. There we go. And so see, that's why I wanted this covered, so that when you open that up, you won't see white there. So that's what they did right there. Now, Rachel did put labels on hers and some flowers and different things. I am probably going to put some flowers on mine. And I'm going to put a label on it, but I'm not going to put anything on the back because I'm going to glue right here, across here, and up through here, and that's going to be another little pocket behind there. So you'll have a pocket here and then a pocket behind. So that's how I'm going to do mine. But you, of course, can do yours any way that you want. And I'm thinking, I know I'll be covering up that writing, but that's okay because we can print these out again. I think I'm going to put that blue flower right there. And I'm going to put a little bit of ink around it just to cover up some of the white. Since this postcard is not exactly white. And we'll use our little brush to just brush over that. And then we'll glue this one down. But, oh, I was so frustrated when I got that complete video done. And it was about 50 minutes long, so it took me a while. And then I realized that when I got finished, I couldn't find it anywhere in my files. And I thought, what in the world? Where did it go? It disappeared. So, evidently, I didn't press record. If I did, it didn't record. I don't know. So, there is that. Now, I am going to put a little label right down here. And I had already pre-cut a few little labels, too, just to make sure that I could... Oh, I think I'll use that one. That matches that brown in that little rooster. I guess it's a rooster. Rooster or hen or something. We're going to call it a rooster. And if you hear banging and clanging and all kinds of weird noises, it's Sweat out in the shop. He's working on something for the kiddos. Okay. There we go. I like that. I like that on there. And then I feel like I need some little something right there. So, I wonder if one of these little butterflies would look okay. These are the little butterflies that Catherine sent me yesterday as well. Oops. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Goes with that white over there, so we'll put that little butterfly there. So I don't know if any of you have ever done that or not, but it's very frustrating when you spend time on a video and you think, oh, I got that right, I got it, all of it down pat, told them what they needed to know, and then all of a sudden it's gone. Oh well, such is life, right? Can't all be perfect. Okay, there's that one. I love that. Now on the other ones, I kind of put them together and then finished at the end. On this one, I think I'm just going to finish them as I go along. This is a postcard that I actually had on my freebie this past week, I think. So I am going to put that one down. It's a little bit wider than this piece, but that's okay. I'm going to put it down like that, and then I can trim off any excess. But we're going to cover this first. And I'm just going to cut off a piece of this to cover it with. And I'll have all of the information below as to where these digitals come from. I told in the first video, and I had them all separated out and all that kind of stuff, but it didn't record. So some of these are from Hello Susan, some are from Betty's Custom Designs, and some are from Kara Brandon. I showed these in my video yesterday, my Etsy share video and my Happy Mail video, so you can go over and check that out. So let's see, I'm going to put that down like that, and yeah, I'll have to trim a little bit of that off, but that's okay. And I'll cut a little deeper pull in that one maybe. And I didn't get that in the middle. Well, I didn't get one earlier in the middle either, so just par for course. And all of my freebies are up on my blog, so you can check those out from there. I have a lot of people who ask me, where are the freebies? Why didn't you link them? You can just go to our store, and it'll have our blog right there at the side on one of the tabs. It'll just say blog. You can click on that, go straight to our blog, and then you can download from there. That way I don't have to link them every time. Look how out of center that is. That is pitiful, 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 Edith. Oh. Some days it just doesn't pay to get out of bed, does it? But we're going to make it work anyways. Now, in In reality, you should wait till this glue dries before you try to chomp the corners. But you know how impatient I am most of the time. And now I'm paranoid as to whether I'm filming or not, so I'm going to have to look up and see if I'm filming every 5 minutes. Because if I do the second one of these and it doesn't film, then you probably will never see this one. You'll probably never see this one done because I won't try it again. Okay, still looks like I'm filming, so we'll go from there. Now I'm going to ink around mine. You don't have to do that. You can stitch around them. I'm not going to do that, but I do want to ink them. Alright, so that is there. And then we might just put these yellow flowers on there. Now that's a lot of yellow. Maybe not. Let's look at something else. What about these? Yeah, I kind of like those. It goes with that little bitty speck in that butterfly. So let's do that. These are the Tim Holtz Botanicals. They're in our shop. You can just go over to the new product and you can find these. That way I don't have to link every little piece. I don't mind linking things, but sometimes, you know, when I link it over and over and over and over again, I think sometimes you can just go over there and find them just as easy as you can go down and look at the links in the comments or in the description. Okay, there we go. There's that one, and I do think I want a little label up here. And maybe just, yeah, that'll work. This is one of our labels that was a freebie last year. I'm not sure if they're still available. I have to look. Some of our freebies stay available for a few months and then they kind of go away because of our website, the way it's set up. So I will have to look. If they're not still available, I'll try to put them up for you if I can remember and if I can get time. There we go, put that right there. Yeah, I like that one. So, pretty simple, aren't they? The hardest part's just getting your paper and deciding what paper you're wanting to use. And see, this is beautiful paper. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's see if we can get this in the middle. Somewhere near anyway. And I'm just going to cut a little piece of this one because I don't want to cut that postcard off there. This one, this one looks like 1900, December 1900, I think. I can't really read all of that, but that's what it looks like. Very, very old, and this is Chicago, Illinois. I've looked at these for many years since I've been doing this kind of thing and wondered if somewhere out there there's one with some of my family's name on them, or if they all got destroyed at one time or another. You know, you kind of wonder that. And you see what I failed to do? I failed to put my paper up here. So I'm just going to pull that up real quick before it sticks. And I'm going to put my paper there. And then I will glue that back down. I just want to try to get the little bird on there. See, I can't talk and think about other things and then do this too. It's just not there. Not there in my brain these days. I told Melina I think I'm getting too old and I need to retire. My hearing's going, my eyesight's gone. I can't remember things. So I'm going to cut that a little bit more right there. And then I'm just going to cut this off right across there. We've got two little birdies now. Cute. And I will definitely save that. This is so pretty. Alright. I'm going to fold that over And then I will, oh, I ended up with my little bird. Well, he's kind of upside down. He's kind of flying sideways, which that's fine. I don't care if he flies sideways. He might need to. He might need a rest. Okay, so we'll cut these corners. And I'm going to try, Melinda's going to see if she can get some of those in the shop. Those are fantastic punches. And it punches 3 different corners, so I like that part of it. You're not stuck with just one thing, or you can round them, or you can trim them off to 1/4 of an inch, I guess, or 1/2 an inch. I'm not sure. I'll look at the other ones in a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and press that down really well. And this one's even got some stain on there, look. That is so neat. Alright, do we want to put the yellow one on there maybe? I think that'd be cute. It's got, goes with that little yellow inside there, so let's just do that. Again, I'm just going to put a little bit of ink around the edges. I told hubby he's going to have to raise my crafting desk up a little bit. I catch myself leaning forward and leaning over, and then by the end of the day my back is killing me. Alright, I think we're going to put that down right there, and it says Flora. This is one of Tracy Fox labels. And it kind of goes with the brown and the butter. In the in the butterfly. Start to say butterfly. I like that. That's pretty. Let's see. Do I want anything else on there? Okay, I put this little piece up here, and I actually had to cut that part out with me putting it up there because Mr. Wick came through and slammed doors, and so I had to end up cutting that out. But I already had it down, so I couldn't put it down again, so I just put a little piece of lace there. Isn't it fun to try to film when family's all around? He usually is really good about staying out, but I don't know, today he's just run in and out all day long. There we go. That's cute. I like that one. Alright, let's do another. So, which one was we going to use with this one? I think I was going to use this one. And then this piece, that's actually going to get my butterfly upside down. I guess we'll go this way. And then I'm going to use this part of it and just trim some of this off, and I can save that for later. Don't know that any of that's going to show, but we're going to trim it right there. So this part you can just use scraps to cover this with if you wanted to, because all of this is not going to show anyway. So just drag out some of your scraps if you want to use your digitals and put those down. There we go. Now we can put our postcard down here. Yeah, there we go. And evidently I'm not cutting straight today at all for some reason, because everything that I have cut so far has been a little bit off. I'm not holding my mouth right, is what my dad used to say. I'd say, I cannot cut that straight. And he'd say, he called me Shug. He'd say, Shug, you're not holding your mouth right. So evidently I'm not holding my mouth right. There we go. These do make some very pretty pockets. And you know, if you've already got a bunch of these old postcards, then you don't have to buy them and print them out like I did. Which these weren't expensive. They were just $4.99 or $4.50 for, I think it was 9 pages. So that's not expensive at all. So I don't mind paying that. Then you can print them out as many times as you want. Alright, let's see about folding that over. About right there. And I'm going to have to straighten that up. See, I'm telling you, everything's crooked today. Evidently, I got a crooked eye and not holding my mouth right either. Yeah, I think that will work right there. And then I like to just give it a really good press so that the little flaps don't pop up. And then I do, and stitching around these would look really pretty. I may, when I start putting in a journal, depending on whether I've got other parts stitched in the journal, but right now I'm not gonna worry about it. That's something I can do at a later date. All right, this one went to Elizabeth somewhere, New Jersey maybe, I guess. That's pretty. Ooh, what about that? What do you think about that? I like that one. Yeah, let's just do it. And just a little bit of ink on the very tips. I'm not bringing any ink in. I'm just going straight to the tips. You could also put some little charms on these, and that would be pretty too. I've got so many video ideas floating around in my head. It scares me some days. I think that's why my head tries to explode most days, because I don't have enough time in the day to do them all. I've got another challenge that I want to take part in, and I need to get started on it. I'm already 3 days behind. It's the July challenge. Okay, well, just knock everything over. Okay, I think it goes this way. We don't know, but we're going to put it down that way. And then my little tool to press that glue in. These we do have back in the store. Well, unless they sold out this morning, we do. It's a 2-pack. And you can also use these to put paint on. Too, you can use them kind of like a brush. I know some of you may have seen Rachel doing that. She uses hers as a brush a lot of the time. That's cute. I like that. I've still not put my glue in my bottle. I know I tell you that every time. I'm waiting on Melina. Melina, hello dear, to bring me some acetone. She said she had some at her house instead of me buying some, so kind of waiting on that so that I could add it to what's already in my bottle, so I won't waste that. But if she don't bring it in the next couple of days, I'm gonna have to go ahead and load it up in there, because I don't like this bottle. It's a lot harder to press than the other one. All right, I want something right down here. That might work, or we could just put a number. Or we could put a little green label. Oh, let's just put that little label right there. These are from Tracy Fox. They're just random, I think she calls them random number labels. I love labels, as you can tell. I think a project is more complete when you got labels. Yeah, I like that just there by itself. You could put something under it, but I really don't want to cover up all of that. So I'm just going to leave that. I don't like to cover up everything in the background. I know you have to cover up some pieces, but I don't like to cover up everything if I don't have to. Cute. I like that. So there is another. So let's do this one. Let's see. Now this one really doesn't have an up or a down side, I don't think. So, and that's really the side that I would have rather had on there, but I just had a little scrap of this which was not big enough. So we're going to put this on the inside like that, and then I'm just going to trim this off. And I'll use a piece of that for later for something else. That'll be a good collage piece right there. Look how crooked. Wow. Oh well. Like I said, this doesn't show, so you really don't. I mean, just a part of it shows, so you don't have to worry about getting all of it straight. That's why you could just use your scraps. Just make sure you get the top straight and the side straight, and that's all you have to worry about. And then any excess, of course, you can just trim off. Oh, I've got lace tangled up and everything. Alright, center, that looks good. That's pretty good. Okay, put that down right there. And I will try to remember to link Rachel's channel below, but if I forget, you can always just click on the hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and that will take you to everybody that's participating. That you'll see all of their projects, and you'll be able to find her, because she does hers that way as well, and so you'll be able to find everybody's that way. So if I forget, just click on the hashtag. Alright, there we go. Fold this over. And I've got a little bit of excess right there. I'm going to trim off. Okay. Let's go ahead and round those corners. Cute. I like that with that one. That looks good. I do think I need to trim a little bit right here. This bottom portion doesn't look too straight. That'll work. Okay, I'm going to ink around it. Inking around something always takes care of all those crooked corners, or at least it does in my eyes. Or where you didn't cut it exactly straight, just put some ink on it. Don't worry about it. Alright, now we do need a flower on here, and oh, that's pretty. It's almost too big, but it's pretty. Maybe the yellow. No, I used the yellow on the last one. Okay, maybe this one? I'm not sure which way that one goes. That way? Oh yeah, let's put that one on there. I think it goes that way. And then we'll put something up here to kind of bring it all together. We could put those little flowers up there and then a label over here. Let's do that. Or let's try this. We could put a piece of this up here. What do we think? No, I'm going to put that little flower up there. Alright, first we're going to put this one down. I have no idea if I'm putting it right way up or upside down. It doesn't matter to me. It'll go on there and it'll work. Alright, there we go. And then let's put this top portion of this little flower up there, kind of coming in. And I won't even use most of the green part. Won't even be used. There we go, right there. And then we can just trim that other part off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like that. So how are you guys? Let me know how you're doing. Hadn't heard from you in a while. Well, I haven't got caught up on my comments. Melina sent me a message this morning, and she said, Mom, I left you a message on your video. I said, I am not caught back up on comments. I had caught up, and then all of a sudden, I got behind again. So, that's the story of my life. I get caught up, and then I get behind. So, let's see. Oh, that would look cute on there. This is a, excuse me, this is a Shabby Dabby Doodah label. Oh, I think I'm going to put a piece of book page behind that. Let me find a piece right here. It just looks a little bit plain without it, so just going to grab a piece. I need to be cleaning my craft room today. But you know, every time I look at it and think I need to clean, then I say, ooh, I need to make a project. Because I'd rather make projects as clean any day. Then we'll put this on there. And I'm just going to put it half on and half off like that. There we go. I like that. And I think I'm going to leave that writing just as is. Not going to put anything else on there. Okay, I've got one more. And that'll probably be all that I do in this video. And then you'll be able to see all of these other ones. So that should work. This one looks like my printer messed up at the top. So it's okay. We're going to use it. And pretend that it's just part of the postcard. It's got a lot of little hearts and things on there. I don't know what that was all about. Okay, let's see. That'll fold over. Yes. That's going to look pretty. Now, do I want to just put, if I put that piece on there, is that going to cover? Nope. It's not going to cover it, so I'm going to have to use a piece of this. I was trying to save this piece, as you see, but we'll just cut it off and use that in a collage. So I ended up getting a lot of these made anyway. I had told on the other video that didn't work, that I was going to go ahead and make more off camera. I didn't realize that I was going to be making more on camera, and I didn't make those other ones on camera. Oops. Drug that one when I tried to pull it over there, didn't I? Now you could round the bottom corners too. I don't think that would matter. If you wanted to round them, just make sure that you had plenty of glue up there at the bottom so that you didn't cut the corner open, but I think you could definitely do that. Alright. So I just had to trim a little of that off. Then we're going to fold this over like that. Very, very cute. And then a little bit of this needs to be trimmed right here. And let's go ahead, whoops. Let's go ahead and round these corners. Whoops. Not dry. Wait till it dries so you don't mess up your punch. I'll just cut that off. Okay, there we go. So you could mass produce these, just sit down and make sure you had all your paper and everything cut, and then just go for it. And you could have a lot of these made in no time. Alright, now what shall we put on here? My first option would be that, but that's too little. Don't want that on there. I don't like covering up the address. I want to put it on this side. This says 19, looks like 25 maybe. But I need it over here because it's heavy on this side, so we need it on this side. Now, what could we do? Let's see if this would look all right. This one may give me issues. The last one, wouldn't you know? It's not falling into place. Let's see. Oh, I don't mind that. It goes with that little bit of purple that's right in the center there. And then I'm just going to leave my part of my address open. So that one will work. Oh yeah, I like that. Then we need something right here. So what label shall we use? I think that one might be too big. No? Actually, it's not, but it's got red, and I don't think that's actually red. So let's drag a few of these out I have over here. What about this dark one? It just says journal. I like that. I think that would look okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Well, my husband said he was going to cut that compressor off, but he didn't. So sorry about that if you can hear that loud noise. Alright, so there is that one. Sweet, I love that. Okay, let's just show you all of them. I'll pull this over to the side and put this over here and clean my little spot off a little bit. So we'll see all of them. These are the ones that I did in the first video that you will never see because I can't find. And that one, and that one, and that one. No, maybe I did this one in this video. I did those in the first video. So then this is the ones I've done in this video. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to check the links out below. I'll have as many products and things as I can link down there. And make sure that you go over and check out Rachel's channel. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.